away from me.
That's going in the highlight.
Welcome to Bronze Dad Plays. Today, I'm watching my most recent ranked games as tank in Overwatch. They always say you should watch yourself to see how you're doing, and I've never done that. In this particular streaming session, I ended up slipping back into bronze for tank, so I figure why not check it out? See what I did. I think I'll title this something like How Not to Tank. So if you see anything I miss, call it out in the comments. But it looks like the game's starting, so let's go. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get tank or DPS. I was with a group here. I think we had just come off of winning a game, so I was feeling pretty good here. Also, I'm pretty sure my dog was running around the house knocking stuff over at this point. So, not the most focused queue ever. But you know what? In bronze, you can pretty much count that half of the people playing either have a kid screaming, a dog knocking something over, or they're, 5 years old. So, it is what it is. I feel like it puts me on level ground with everybody. So we had a Bastion up there in the window. I mean, it's not a bad play, especially in bronze. I'm calling stuff out on the mic. I'm feeling okay. Go ahead and just throw that barrier as far forward as possible. And then just never recall it. You want to make sure you leave your barrier way out in front. That rock hit a fat nobody, so that was a good rock. Killed a trap. Very proud of myself. Our Bastion's actually doing some work up there. I'm going ahead and feed that Zarya. And then in bronze, when you put a barrier down, you want to make sure to walk in front of that barrier. Yeah, you want to make sure your barrier doesn't break, so just absorb all those blows with your body. It's cool.
Activating the barrier. That wall's been a very bad wall.
Go ahead and collect absolutely nothing with Sigma. When you try and drain that to refill your shields, yeah, you don't want to refill your shields. You want that shield to break.
Anybody want to get on point?
I am the only person on point at this time. Alright, that rock hit 3 people. That's a pretty good rock from me. That's probably play the game rock right there. There are people alive. See, there's our Reinhardt. But I was the only one on point for a good amount of time there. But you know what? We recovered. Even though the team had no idea that an objective existed, we recovered. So, that's okay. I could be worse. Not much, but I could be worse. Despite killing the entire team twice, you didn't see too many eliminations on my screen. Once again, you want to make sure you collect absolutely nothing as Sigma. You know what else I haven't checked at all? The ults. But we don't need those. You want to hit nobody with the rock. Throwing rocks at people is very mean, so do not hit anyone with your rock. I'm calling lots of stuff out on the mic, but I don't think I was pressing the mic button because my voice isn't appearing at the top. I went ahead and just removed the Rhine from the point. Not the ulting Moira, not the Lucio, not the Junkrat with the tire. Just use that on the Reinhardt. I love the Reinhardts battling over my dead body. So I make the smart move to switch here.
If only the
Time to switch.
Alright, so Zarya is my main. So see that golden gun right there? They don't give that to just anybody. So I'm out here rocking Zarya.
Pretty good against them. That's okay. Touching the point is fun.
And see how 3 people on our team are alive there? And none of them are on the point? That's how you know it's bronze. Don't think that I'm a smurf out here and I'm actually a good player. I am a crap player. I just also know crap play. Went ahead and just lasered that wall a bit. I don't think that wall deserved it, but you know what? At the time, I felt like the wall needed to be taught a lesson. I went ahead and fed that opposite Zarya again. When you're in bronze, you want to make sure to push as far forward into the choke as possible. Like if you know there's a very clear tunnel people have to go through, you want to go in front of that tunnel as much as possible. And see, I saw a sleepy, I think that was Reinhardt in there. I want to go ahead and wake him up. Because it's not fair if somebody on their team's sleeping. We got to keep everybody engaged in the game. So I woke him up for everybody's sake. Same thing. Just go ahead and run straight into the enemy team. You don't need a healer. Not in bronze. See how I survived? Didn't need a healer. That's the proof right there.
Retic's no put your shield down.
Our May definitely making it easy for us to shoot.
Get you behind. Slash up top.
This Mercy's doing some work, though. I should check the stats on this Mercy.
Tire, spread.
He's behind us.
Alright, so this is the part where I'm like, you know what? YOLO. Go ahead and just group them up. It might have been an okay play if it weren't for the fact they also had all their ults. See, that could have been okay. We had our Genji up top. We had our Mei in their face. That could have done something.
Alright, well, held them as long as I could.
Yeah, so I just delayed, right? Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you got to give time for your team to get back because your life is useless, right? So you might as well just let your team do their work.
I am still in the fight. Ain't that true?
So I got 4 on the cart, just powering forward.
Alright, back
So they're pretty much running us through here.
back around, guys. We got
So I tell them to hold the corner here, if you didn't already hear that. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is just walk in front of that corner. See, there we go. I'm so bad, I knew what I was about to do. I knew I was about to mess that up. But our Reinhardt's got it. He's standing there like a champ. I have this really bad habit of using both shields at the same time. So I get a ton of charge on my laser and then it just dwindles away to nothing. I don't know if I've hit a single one of those alternate fire bombs.
Check up top.
I mean, I'm hitting that shield. I guess that's something. Look at that team. Look at that team.
very good hold, guys.
Bunch of bronzies working together. I also always make sure to shoot whoever has the Zarya shield on them. You know, as a Zarya main myself, I feel like my opposite Zarya really deserves as much charge as possible, so I want to help her out. Everybody just, when one person ults, just everybody use their ult. You got to make sure to just waste all of them. There's no point holding on to it. So you see my whole team's dead there at this point. I go ahead and stall them by locking them onto the cart so that way it continues to advance. My entire team is now running straight into Junkrat here. Here comes the tire. Alright, so here's the problem with me playing Winston. I am very aggressive. If you saw me running forward with a shield, now just put a giant monkey with some electricity on that, and that's I do exactly what you expect. But it pays off here, look at that. Look at it, see? Some kind. And I call out the Reinhardt. It was entirely the Reinhardt's ability to land that hammer.
Thank you.
I wish I would have had the leap to follow up.
Now, I know what's coming up here just because I remember this game. Like I said, it was my most recent Overwatch stream. I know exactly what I'm about to do. And I'm not even going to try and justify it. This is about to happen, what you're about to see here. Yep. It's about right.
That's going in the highlight.
So, I could have killed the Junkrat. I said I wasn't going to acknowledge it. Moving on.
Now, my dog is desperately trying to get back inside, so I think something happened.
Oh, I didn't even know that got called out in the chat.
He's one.
I'm not a good Winston. I only play him for his ult. You just pull it out at the end of the game and just abuse everybody. It's probably the first time I grab a health pack that game.
10 seconds, we got this, guys.
When you use Winston's shield, just make sure everybody you're trying to avoid is in the shield with you. You want to make sure that they have full access to hitting your face.
Nice, God. Nice job. Seriously.
And that's round 1. So, you know, not doing too bad.
We just gotta be better.
If you're looking at the length of this game and going, huh, round 1 took about 2/3 of the video. Yeah, it did. So let's see how we did in round 2. I think I was rescuing my dog at this point.
Sorry about that. Okay. I never play Wrecking Ball as much as I want to learn him. Like, he's just a cool character.
That's past Sean saying that, not current Sean. Past Sean had not yet tried Wrecking Ball. So I played Wrecking Ball, I think, like when he first came out. And this was my first time playing him in probably since he came out. However long that is. However many seasons ago Wrecking Ball came out. I'm not proud of what you're about to see. I'm really not. But listen, I lived through it, so this is happening.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
This is me checking my abilities. Because, don't remember what the keys do. Which is exactly what you want to do in a ranked game. When you're in bronze, always try out a champion for the first time in ranked. Go ahead and just waltz in. And then, yeah, you don't need to swing or anything. You just want to roll in. Just like that.
Okay, they wiped our team. 4 of us gone. We need to go for the
You gotta get that bastion.
As you can see, I wisely switched off of him immediately. So this is a bronze game, and there's a bastion. How do you think it's going to go? Be honest with yourself. How do you think this is going to go, bronze versus bastion? Place your bets now. Put them in the comments. Subscribe to see how many more times we lose against bastions. Spoiler alert.
Bastion's on point to the front.
I make it a point to call out where bastion is at all times. It's the only way a bronze team can beat a bastion.
Mercy lows.
Funnily enough, their entire team just decides to leave the point. They definitely had the power advantage over us right there. They just decided to back away. I make the wise decision to stay in the enemy territory rather than back up.
They got multiple down. We gotta get in there.
Push on that.
Our Reinhardt just felt like that wall needed to be hit up. You know, I shot some of the walls earlier in round 1. That Reinhardt was like, I got you for round 2.
Charlie's punishing that wall right now.
Again, they don't give this golden gun to everybody, so check it out. I think I got a 3.42 KDA with Zarya. Yeah,
Nice job, everybody. Nice
you know you're jealous.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just when you don't expect it. Here comes a Reinhardt.
That's alright. It was just a few seconds away.
Did you think we were going to make it to the cart? Because I didn't.
They used an ult to hold us back for 5 seconds. It's not worth it for them.
They have a bastion still.
Sebastian's in the window. We all know that. We all saw it. We saw all that. See? Now Bastion's down there. He's behind the shield. He's publicly in view for everybody. How many of us you think are going to die right now?
Going right, I'll bubble you.
Look at that teamwork. Look at that teamwork.
Good teamwork.
When bronzies play together, bronzies win together, okay?
Get the mercy. Mercy, get the mercy.
Oh,
Is that the
I
team?
keep forgetting to talk. I'm so focused. I want to win this. I want to get 3 in a row.
I'm just chilling on the cart. Just hanging out, guys. Just hanging out.
So focused.
I can't get to you over there.
So focused. Do this. We can do this. We can really do this.
I went ahead and fired my ult into nobody.
I don't think so, Bash. Get out of here.
Sigma, he's actually getting up there trying to delay the cart. I'm proud of him for trying. That was inevitable.
Find the payload.
Bastion thought he was cute.
So at this point, it's just Reinhardt destroying everybody. I mean, he already was playmaker in the last game, or the last round. And now he's running it. We all forgot the cart. The cart is not important in bronze. Kills are important in bronze. You don't get many of them, so they're especially important in bronze. I'm surprised I hit both those shots around the shield. Kind of impressed with myself there. And then I shot the shield. Straight in the face. There it is. Reinhardt saves the day again. Yeah. You didn't think that was going to be a victory, did you? But it was. We sucked less than the other bronzies. That was the play right there. So, hey, so that was me checking out me doing terrible gameplay. But we won! I can't believe we won. Like I said, I think I'm now officially bronze. So, if you enjoyed this, I'll do something else similar for my DPS and support play. My support play is at like 1400 SR right now. My DPS is at like 1550. So, it's gonna be a good one. Hope you enjoyed this conversation here, and we'll see you next time.